Hi everyone, it's Mana here. So today's video, I want to talk about something a little different. Women's real unspoken feelings while watching certain movies. This time we are dive into the 007 series. I've seen this movie so many times. Seriously, I've lost count. And in case you don't know me that well yet, I'm a huge Daniel Craig fan. Huge. Lately, I've started noticing some really interesting things about the Bond girls. How they act, how their emotions and thoughts are reflected on their behavior, and it honestly made me pause and think. There's definitely more going on beneath the surface than you might catch at first, and once you start noticing those hidden emotions and subtle moments, I swear it totally changes how you experience the whole movie. Have you ever wondered what's really going on inside the Bond girls' heads? Or what exactly makes James Bond so attractive? And seriously, why do so many beautiful, smart women fall for him? Well, today I'm breaking down into 4 chapters, 4 emotional themes that really stood out to me in the film. So let's dive in and find out. So the first thing I found really interesting is this. James Bond doesn't actually make a huge impact on the Bond girls at first. Yes, of course, every Bond girl is stunning, especially Vespa. She's clearly intrigued by James from the beginning. But here's the thing. Each of these women also has a solid career and a specific skill set. No matter how handsome or charming James is, they don't just fall for him right away. It's not like, oh wow, he's hot, I'm in love. This shows something really important. Attraction for women isn't just about looks. So what is it? This is just my opinion. Yes, he's amazing, no doubt about that. He's stylish, confident, and yes, he wears a suit very well. But let's be real. If you really think about his job and lifestyle, he's kind of crazy, right? This is not a normal guy. He's always in danger. He's constantly looking over his shoulder and emotionally available and totally unpredictable. Like, what kind of healthy relationship could you even have with him? So, why are so many beautiful, strong women still attracted to this kind of man? I think it's because they see something deeper. They see his loyalty, his sense of responsibility, and his unshakable values. And beneath all that toughness, he's actually truly warm-hearted. So yeah, this kind of attraction, it's not just for the movies. You can actually apply it for the real life. Many women aren't just looking at your looks. They are watching your actions, your energy, and what's behind your eyes. It's the way you carry yourself, how you handle pressure, how you treat people. That's what really leaves an impression. So, if you're not attracted to your ideal woman, start from the inside, polish your mindset, strengthen your heart. Women always see your real you. Be the guy it's tough. Number 2, why Madeleine can't forget James? One thing I noticed is that Bond girls often show their love more through actions than words. They don't always say I love you directly, but you can feel it in what they do and in the way they look at James. Are those quiet, patient attitudes common in your country? That's something I started wondering while watching, and for me, Madeleine really stood out. She's so quiet and patient, and honestly, she reminded me a lot of how Japanese women are often portrayed, and it made me think about how in Japan, women sometimes fall for someone quietly without expressing it too openly. In No Time to Die, Madeleine was left behind at the beginning of the movie. James said goodbye to her because he misunderstood her. He believed she had betrayed him and he told her they would never see each other again. But even after that, she still loved him quietly. I think there are 3 big reasons why. First, she chose to have his baby. Yes, she was pregnant with James' child. But what's really important is she made a decision even after he told her they would never see each other again. You don't choose to have someone's baby unless there's deep love and trust, even if it's painful. Second, she had so many beautiful memories with James, and at the same time, they went through a lot of difficult moments together too. They shared both pain and happiness, even if it didn't last very long. And because she had to leave him so suddenly, those memories probably stayed frozen in her heart. It's hard to let go of something that ended without closure, especially when it was that sweet. And that she trusted him deeply. No matter how complicated things got, she still believed in who he truly was. For many women, trust is the final and the most important factor when deciding how much someone matters to them. All those layers of emotion, it's so powerful, right? And honestly, these three things, they totally apply to real life too. Number 3, real life study. What we can learn from Bond girls. You can really see genuine complex emotions from women in these movies, and it's not just action scenes or romance. There's a real feeling behind the characters, especially the Bond girls. I think that's what makes them so relatable. And that's something we can reflect on in real life too. Sometimes the deepest emotions aren't shown in words. They are revealed through actions, loyalty, and quiet decisions. And we may never forget that. We remember how someone made us feel, especially when they protected our peace, made us feel safe, and showed they had a warm heart. That kind of emotional investment stays with us even long after the person is gone. In the irresistible movies, there are always a lot of beautiful women, and some of them end up in bed with James really quickly. I know a lot of guys probably dream about that lifestyle. Fast romance, no strings attached. I think this kind of situation is pretty rare in real life, but let's learn from James Bond. I kind of get it. He's incredibly sexy, not just because of his looks, but because he's literally risking his life for a mission. That kind of purpose, that intense energy, it's so powerful. So guys, watch out, don't fall just the surface level. The smart, strong women in Bond's life, like Vesper and Madeleine, those are the ones who truly leave a mark. So, up until now, I've been talking about attraction in the 007 series and the psychology behind the beautiful women around him. Did you enjoy it? You might be thinking, hey, come on, it's just a movie. But remember, every movie is created by real people. Writers, directors, actors, they all put real emotions and real human behavior. That's why it's so fun to look deeper. And by the way, thank you so much for all your thoughtful answers to my questions about marriage the other day, and reading them made me think a lot. So just to share a bit, I'm not married either, and honestly, I've been super focused on my work and have such an amazing team around me. So I really never felt like I needed to get married. And at the same time, I've always appreciated the people who've supported me in my personal life, and absolutely you too. Anyway, I hope this video gave you a few fun insights and maybe leave a small hint to make your life a bit more exciting. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until then, I would be happy if you hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Bye!